Hello, everybody. It's Sunday the 19th, which is another edition of the Motley Croc Show. And I'm glad to be here today. It's been really rainy this week, and we've had a lot of crazy weather and crazy things going on out there in the world for sure. So I'm kind of glad I just saw it alarm so people will start knowing that I'm here. So please feel free to comment, bring it in. We got a couple people coming on, I believe, tonight. Nathan's taking the night off. He's going to be doing some stuff with his family, so he'll be chilling out a little bit at home, relaxing with the kiddos. And Justin Iglewata will be on with me in a little bit. He's wrapping up. He's going to come in and bring one of our friends on from the zoo. We're going to chit-chat then. But there's been a lot of things happening in the world besides the storm, so a lot of different things, so a lot of interesting topics. Hopefully people are doing well out there in this day and age. As you well know, we just try to hang in there and do the best we can during these crazy times, but really, I guess it all comes down to how you make it. What's up, Buzz? How are you? It's good to see you. Glad everybody's coming in. That's kind of nice. We'll start to see some people coming in right now. If I'm coming through nice and clear and you can hear me, that would be great. I'd like to know. So go ahead and shoot us. Say what's up. Start putting some stuff into the comments. We can chit-chat a little bit like that and going from there and have a lot of fun here. So let's see. We've got text Justin. Tell him we're on. We'll be ready to go here. Put this out. Let's see here. Set up good. Here we go. Let's see. What's up, Katie? Good. Awesome. What's up, GD? Good. I'm glad it's sounding really good. I'm sending that out to him to let him know we're ready good and we're good to go. And whoop. All right. So let Justin know we're up and running. I just sent him the link so we can, when he gets to click in and stuff like that, we'll do that. I'm also going to bring on a friend of ours named Benny. Now he's a younger fella, but he works with us out at the zoo, and he also is a trapper. So there's a lot of stuff about alligators I'd like to talk to him about tonight. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Like I said, I'll reiterate it again for those of you just coming in. Nate's taking the night off, spend some stuff with his family. So we're just going to fly through tonight. Justin should be here. So if you guys hang on, Justin said he'd be coming in. But we know Justin, he's always fashionably late. If he wasn't, we would definitely know something's wrong. If he's on time, we know it's a clone. I can tell you that for sure. So what's been going on with you, Joseph? How are things going for you in the animal world? It's good to see that you've healed up and you're still out and about. So that's kind of a good thing. Let's see here who we got here. Checking in here. Chiming and chiming. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of us that have been a little sick and getting back together with David. Did he have any issues from that bite? You know what? We're going to talk about that. When he comes on, we're going to chit-chat with him a little bit about it. It was a big one. He said that animal's pushing almost 4 feet. That would not want to be one that I would be doing. For sure, not what I want. Here we go. I'm getting more text messages and stuff again. Anyhow, boy, my text messages always seem to go on when I start the show. But yeah, that animal's about 8 foot that Justin got or 4 foot that he got tagged by, and that's a beaded. And I don't know that I'd want to take a bite like that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, definitely getting better by the day. Good. Joseph says he's getting better by the day outside, building more croc monitor enclosures. I love croc monitors. I have one in the room behind me here. Croc monitors are actually really, really awesome. For those of you that have never had the pleasure of having one, you should. They're really, really awesome. Yeah, that's cool. How many croc monitors do you have, Joseph? Put it in the comments there. I'd like to know. I know that you've talked to Ricky, or you got one for Ricky or something like that. Ricky Martin, a good friend of ours, he had mentioned it, and it's a really cool animal. So, yeah, let us know about that too. See what we got going on. Let's see what's in other news out there today. I was reading, everybody tries to tell me that I should fly airplanes and stuff. And I don't know why, but we were talking about airplanes, and then all of a sudden it comes up that, there was I guess Southwest Airlines, when it was flying, a while back now, but the engine blew out and sucked the person out the window. I can't get around stories like that, man. Like when I hear stuff like that, I always think, well, that would be me, Jeff Goldblatt, what's up, bro? How you doing? It's good to see you. How the hog knows. So that would be me. Like I would think that I would get sucked out of an airplane, but I guess I'm willing to give it a shot if I had to. I mean, I don't know. How are things going, Jeff? Any pythons out there? Anything good as far as getting a bunch of pythons out of the wilderness out there? I'd like to know too. Let us know. We're all reading comments there. I'd like to see what we got. How many did you get? If you've got any at all. Let's see, Jeff got 5 currently and 1 more on the way. Yeah, I got Rick Yep, that's right. That's what he called it. Cuddles. I love getting cuddles. The cuddles. That's it. That's what he was talking about. Things are great. Super busy. Good, Jeff. Yeah, me too. I can't complain. I've been pretty steady. I know there's a lot of people that are having a Tough time finding work out there, so I can't complain when I got work. Start you flying a private jet? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to fly any kind of jet at all. Actually, I think that would be kind of a. I'm going to try it, I guess. I know a lot. My Katie flies and my family flies. My sister flies. Everybody's okay. They fly like it's no big thing. I'm just one of those people who just don't like flying. I don't know how many of you out there don't like that, but I just can't get down with it, man. It's just not something I like to do. Jeff said, I haven't been down there in a bit. I'm going this weekend. Cool. We were driving the Everglades last weekend to go down and see the crocodiles, and we saw about a 7-foot python crossing the road out there in the national park. Pretty crazy, man, just to see those things creeping around. And there was a time I didn't see many of them at all, and then it goes up and down. Yeah, David, you're on the other side. So many places around there hiring. That's good. Yeah, it's just tough right now because over here, I guess, most of the jobs are filled up. And frankly, I just think people really don't want to work and they just want to collect money and stay home. I mean, I don't know. I guess I would get a little bored doing that if it was me. I don't think I'd really care for that too much. So what's been going on over there, David? Is it pretty? How's the weather been? We've been having pretty bad weather here lately. You gonna be in Homestead? That's awesome. When are you going down to, Jeff? When are you guys going, David? Oh, they also want that free check. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see who's texting me. All right, there we go. Sorry, everybody keeps reaching out to me right now, and they're like, "Oh, you want to do this? You want to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can. I'm on the show." Michael, what's up, buddy? What's up? It's good to see you. We were talking about snakes, but you're going to be down in Homestead too. We try to get down there. It's raining over. David said it's raining over on his side. It's been raining here all day. We're trying to get down to the Everglades again. They kind of want to go down. We went down there and saw that. It was a fun little place to stop. It was the Sasquatch headquarters, Skunk Ape headquarters down there in right off of what do you call it? Tamiami Trail 41, I think it is. That was a neat place. There's some neat stuff in there. I've been there before, but it's upgraded, and there's some cool stuff and some stuff I didn't see before. And talked to some really cool people there, and they were telling us a little bit about some of the things going on in the Everglades with the Gladesmen and the government and vice versa, and doing hunting out in the Glades or riding airboats in the Glades and all that kind of stuff too. Not this past time, Jeff. I didn't go through there this past time, but I've been through there before, and I know they've got everything that I have there. So I know they apparently just had some alligators born or something, little baby gators, something like that. So that's kind of a good thing too. But it's a neat place, man. I just like it because the skunk ape thing was pretty awesome. And we went down there. Okay. We went down there to see some stuff and really wanted to see the American crocodiles. And I really go down there to see the crocs, man. And I really miss it. And it was like the perfect night. We took I took one of the guys with me that worked with me at the park. And 3 of the other guys were already down there, hunting lizards and stuff. So he had never seen any crocodiles in the wild before. And he's used our American crocs at the zoo. And then just to see them in their own element, man, in Florida, and it's pitch black out there and it's quiet and they're like 2 feet from you and they're very gentle. Man, it couldn't have been a more perfect thing for him because, there's times you'll go down there and see him, as most of us know. Jeff knows that, we all know that when you go down there, and sometimes you go to call them or call up your friends to go down there and you get there and there's nothing there. Like, oh, there's a head across the water. But this time it worked out really good. And to top it all off, they were like right by the edge of the boat ramp, and one was laying up on the dock, and it was just really cool. And they were just there, and you just real quietly, you just move around, you're real slow, and you can just sit there and talk, and they'll just sit there, and it's really awesome to see. Yeah, there he is, Brian. What's up, buddy? I hope St. Augustine was good out there. They've been on the boat launch lately. Yeah, they have. I've noticed that every time I've gone down. Before, they were kind of sticking a little bit further back, but they have been sitting right there at the launch. It's that same female. That Justin and I were out there when we were a couple Croc Fests ago, and we were out there laying on the ground and messing with them. But it was just a neat night to see those crocodiles. And then, the drive home, normally when Brian goes over, when they go over to travel over, they end up going down the Alligator Alley. Well, we came up the back, the back way down through there, up the old 41. And I'll tell you what, man, it's That's just a really cool road, man, to see all the stuff and the wildlife and the waterway on the side there's just a lot there. There's mosquitoes too. Yeah, you can, Jeff. You walk right. If you're not careful, you walk right on her. She doesn't move. She'll just sit there. You're 100% correct on that, man. So true. That's how I know Jeff's been going down there because he is so right about that. Like, he is so right about that. Yeah, she lays there. But if those of you that never get down there, it's in Flamingo. It's out off the Everglades National Park at the end of Homestead, Florida City. You go out there and drive down. It's about 40 miles down to the water. Yeah, she gets down there a lot. She's been up there, Joseph, for sure. And if you guys never got to do it, I recommend you going out there and seeing it. I mean, you gotta have to put up with some mosquitoes, but I don't know, man. If you like crocodiles even a little bit, it's worth going to see them there in the wild. It's a really cool thing, and I'm still shocked to this day how many people actually are Floridians and live here and have no idea that crocodiles live in the state of Florida. I think that's, I mean, that's like a dinosaur. I mean, I would understand if you didn't know there was a particular species of lizard that lived here, but the fact that people know that live in Florida and all across the world know that there's iguanas here over these beautiful American crocs never ceases to blow me away, man, because I'm like, you know about curly tails, but you don't know that we have real, true, beautiful American crocodiles here. I just don't understand that, but I'm just really into wildlife and animals, and a lot of people aren't. So, I mean, a lot of people, I don't know all the new cars that have popped out on the market, but somebody does. So I guess it's just a matter of what you're into. But if you live in a place and everybody's aware of alligators, I think you'd be aware that Florida is the only place in the world that crocs and gators live together. I find that it's Florida. I mean, think about it. That sounds like it should be, oh yeah, Australia, crocs and gators, but no, we're in Florida with that. And I just think that that's really awesome. But some people don't see it that way, I guess. Some people don't see it. Man, yeah, I see. But yeah, that's cool. I see. You can fly me too the first time. Oh, that's right, Jeff. You went there too. Hey, what's up, Michelle? That's right. We did. They were cool that night too, man. It was neat. That was fun times. I'll tell Jeff, you've taken us out on some of those levees. I need to get back out with you and ride the levees again when you're looking for snakes. I miss going out there, man, because you can drive through some of the roads that I've seen for the past many, many years, but man, getting out on the levees really makes a big difference when you're trying to look for animals and stuff like that. Yeah, man, that's right. I forgot about that, man. I forgot about that. That's right. It was the Croc Star Tour. That's right. But yeah, I would love to do it again. I know you're still out there hunting the pythons, and I got a couple guys that they make the work easy on us, man, because I'm old. And Jeff's a young guy too. We're both young guys, but we're old at heart, I guess. That's how I'm going to say it this time. But these young guys, man, they like to fly out there and tackle those things and stuff, and that's great. I'm just too old to want to do that anymore, but I do like seeing them for sure. Every now and then I'll get into a catch, but we need to bring a couple youngins out there, man. Let them blast off the side and go grab a bunch of stuff. They love doing it. We might as well have them do it, So, and the laws, man, that they've been doing with the snakes now, it's just really sad. A lot of people are losing a lot of their pets. I mean, with tegus and with green iguanas, and I mean, there's just a lot going on, man. So just try to get out and enjoy it while you can, because there's just a lot of things are changing, and in the next 10 years from now, I'm not sure what it's going to be like, even as far as being in the wilderness, or I really don't think they're going to be able to eliminate or get rid of green iguanas or pythons or anything like that anytime soon. I think they're too established. I think we have way too big of a population. So, that's right. We went with Ricky. I remember Ricky got, hey, what's up, Dan? Daniel's here, man. He was down there with us that day. That's the time we had that big, the python. Didn't Ricky get bit in the ankle in the hotel room, Jeff, when we did that? I think. Can't remember. Yeah, I agree too. Jeff's replying to my statement. He said never, and he's right. I'm in agreement. I don't think we're ever going to get rid of the Burmese pythons. I think we're going to be stuck with them for quite a long time. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jeff. So he's responding, yes, haha, yes. That's because we got to the hotel and we took that son of a bitch out of the bag, and I turned around and just nailed him, dude. It just nailed him. What's up, Nadia? That's one of my cousins from Texas. That's one of my cousins from out in the big state of Texas. Her and my cousin Nathan. It's good to see you guys. I hope everything's going well for you out there. So Dan says, I got a little funny abandoned joke for you. Okay, let me post that. I'm going to put up that you said that. Boof. You got it on video? We're going to have to post that, Jeff. Go ahead, Daniel. Shoot that out there for us, buddy. Tell us that joke when you get time. Type it in. I'll post it. If you got that, that's right, man. We were in that little foyer there, and I remember it spun around and grabbed them. Nadia, yes. No, I don't know of any time I'll be coming there anytime soon. I mean, I can try. I'm not sure when I'll be able to do it, but I can try to do it for sure. I got a bandana. A bandana. I got a bandana by you. So the story is, Daniel went down with some of his friends, and they went down in like a little Jeep Liberty. I know I would never admit that I rode in a Jeep Liberty unless I was a high school teenage girl. But they went down in a Jeep Liberty. I guess they blew something up or the plastic melted that holds the motor together or something like that. So they were stuck in Walmart for like 12 hours in the parking lot waiting on Brian and I to finish work and to get up and drive down there the following day. So when he got back, we had a bunch of pictures. Someone made a comment and said, man, it's too bad he abandoned you. No, Daniel slept through his alarm and didn't want to get up that early. So the whole thing I got abandoned was pretty cool. That's a good joke. So that's the following of that joke there, bud. That's pretty good. I got a bandana. So yeah, they blew up in a little car down there. So in essence, they got to stay a little bit longer and have a little more fun. And if I'm not mistaken, Daniel, didn't you go back down there to the Everglades and mess with the crocodiles again? I don't mean mess with like bothered them. I meant we went messing around and went and looked at the crocodiles again. Were they back there in full force like they were the night before when we were there, or were they a little more sparse, or were they a little more active? What was up? Let me know. All right, Jeff, sounds good. And for those of you that don't know, Jeff is a trapper for the FWC as far as snakes. He does the snake contracts out there. So he traps up all the Burmese pythons. So I think I'm going to hitch a ride with him soon and get out there again for old time's sake and go out there and catch some pythons and stuff with him again. It's good times. And maybe we'll bring Dan and some of his little buddies too. But, man, I can't believe we're only 18 minutes in and everybody's chatting. I like this. We're actually having questions and things to talk about. So that's kind of a good thing. But, yeah, man, we need to get to going again. Yeah, we went back the next night. So Dan says we went back the next night. We saw the one female that was basking in the dark was there, and the other one was under the bridge. That's awesome. And then Dan Wright, you're bringing me. I like this. Daniel, you're hilarious. That's another one of his puns. You're Dan Wright, you're bringing me. So we'll bring Daniel, Jeff, when you get back here. We'll bring Daniel out with us, and we'll let them run down and do all the soldier stuff because we go out on the levees out there, and it's pretty far out. There's nobody out there, Daniel. We'll have a good time. If you can make it up, ignoring me yesterday by taking me out with you. Yep, you can do it too, Jeff. We can all go down there and do it. I think it'd be great. We should all meet up, man, and just have a big shebang down there and do it. I'll see if I can get Justin to do it. Call him that night too and see if he's there. He's supposed to be coming on here soon, man. I'm hoping to see him soon. He said he was coming. He keeps texting me and say a couple more minutes. I guess he's getting prettied up or whatever. That's okay. Yeah, you should go too, Joseph. That'd be really cool. We could all meet up and do it. David, that's fine, David. Yeah, some of the stuff's out. We'll all get up and meet up and go out there. We just got to talk with Jeff. He has to call it in, tell how many people are out there, and we'll do it. South Florida is where I belong. You say that, Dan. You'll get tired of it too, buddy. You get tired of it too, man. It's just because you get to go down there, it's different. Once you're in a place for a long time, it's nice to get away. Like if you talk to Justin, he likes to be up here too. What's up, Corey? Yep, it's Ban Daniel. If you scroll up a little bit in the comments, Corey, you'll see the joke he made about he was abandoned, that I abandoned him down there. It was pretty awesome. Daniel says he'll never get tired of it. Yeah, I beg to differ, man. I beg to differ. But it's nice to be able to change up your scenery sometimes. Joseph will tell you too, man. He probably likes to get away and check other places out. You know, when you're in one spot, like I really like the Tampa Bay area. I do like the Tampa Bay area. There's a lot here. It's a fun place. We have a really good time. We do stuff. We all meet up. It's cool. But I like going down south too. But I just don't know if I want to live there anymore, man. It's not the animals, man. It's the people most of the time down there. It's just too overcrowded and everybody's running everybody off the road. And it's just, you know, Daniel, you saw how they drove down there when we were down there. It's just crazy. And now it's all this crazy shit where people are coming from all over different states and not knowing it's just nuts, man. I saw a bunch of alligators hit on the road and I understand it can happen, but when we were going down there, Brian and I saw this giant alligator. I say giant, but it was probably 7 foot, 6, 7 foot. That's still a big one. And to be able to hit something like that, man, I mean, on a road that's 45 miles an hour, you got to be really fucking doing something dumb. Daniel says, Troy, I'm 21. I've only left the state twice since I've been born. That's all right, man. I know you like, but we were talking about moving to South Florida and stuff. You ain't even got to go herping in Arizona. I mean, you go out there and catch some really cool stuff out in Arizona too, man. There's some neat stuff. And there's some cool places to go herping. You can go to Belize. There's all kinds of places. The people in the coast probably down south are out of control. You're so right, Joseph. You're so right. You know, I was thinking about Tom Crutchfield's place, man. He's lucky. He got a nice little spread down there, man, when it was good, because you try to get something like that now, brother, it would be just absolutely insane. Insane. Man, let's see who we got more comments coming in. Man, I love all the responses tonight, guys. I appreciate you talking. And yeah, Tom got some good property. Yeah, Dan says, yeah, people are crazy down there. They are. And you do need to go to Arizona. We're going to plan. I'm going to try to see if we can plan another trip again. We could do another Croc Star tour to AZ, because there's some neat stuff to see, man. I mean, between seeing the Gila monsters and the Saguaro National Monument and some of the just beautiful places, the different lizards, the different snakes. There's some really neat stuff out there, man. There's some really cool animals to go and look at for those of you that are into doing that kind of stuff as well. And y'all know that we go out and we do all the ghost stuff. So I really like going to all the haunted ghost towns and stuff in Arizona, and there's some really neat stuff to see. We can definitely go to the Herp Society for sure, Dan. I'm really good friends with two of them out there, and it's a really cool place. They do a really good job, man, with the animals. I mean, it's a neat place. Hey, what's up, Karina? So Karina's with us. She just came in. Now she's from the Skunk Ape headquarters down there, man. She was the one we were talking to, and she sold me a pretty cool hat, and she also told us about the Gladesmen and her family ties to the Glades and shit. It was a really cool story. It was neat to hear, man. Any of you go out there, man, go to the Skunk Ape headquarters. It's pretty cool. Oh, let's see here. More Texas. Okay. People know that I'm on and they want to text. Why does it, when we're on the show and we're all talking, just come here? John Brickle, wandering haunted places is cool. It is. What's up, John? John, you got to go see some cool shit, man. I need to get together with you too. We need to go do some. I just like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just creepy, but I really like it. I do not know where Winter Croc Fest is going to be right now. We'll talk with further and figure that all out and stuff, and we'll see what's up. I'm not for sure. I have ideas, but I'm not going to say it yet because I'm not sure. You texted me the video. Did you text me the video? Awesome. Okay, I got it right here. One video file. Yes. Whoa. I'll try to post that on the Motley Croc show, man. I'll put it up on the Facebook page for sure. Absolutely do that for sure, man. That's really cool. I can't believe you have that video. That's pretty cool. The one in Texas is not let's see, we got the second largest snake out here. You did? How big was it? How big was that one? Let me know. I'd like to know. I bet that's a monster. What's up, Sydney? You do need to go to South Florida. The one that was, if you're saying that's in Texas, the Croc Fest one, the one in Croc Fest in Texas was canceled. It was supposed to be in October, but due to COVID and some of the regulations per county or whatever, they're just not going to do it until they get further into understanding COVID and what's going on with their area. So they're going to hold off, I think. And so just so you know, but there will be a Winter Croc Fest here in Florida. I'm always. So, and it comes every 6 months. When was the last one? June? So I don't remember when the last one was. I know it was pretty recent. It was pretty recent. Texas Croc Fest is not going to happen. Dan said Croc Fest got pushed back a year. The Texas one did. Yes, it did, Dan. You're correct on that. That would have been huge. It might have been, man. I mean, the crocodile encounters out there in Texas is a cool place. Chris Dieter's he's very into his crocs, and he just does a really good job out there. Jade does things really, really good too. She's been working crocs since she was a kid. They got a really good facility, and they do a lot of really cool things. So it would have been a lot of fun, actually, for sure. Gosh, people, I see it. It would have been fun to do that. But we usually have them here. I'm kind of hoping that they do another one in St. Augustine, because I like going to St. Augustine. I don't know about y'all, but I love getting out there and doing that. Rebirth from Florida version. That's pretty funny. Troy, you know I do. What about Liberty or soccer mom car? What about my Liberty and your soccer mom car? We should do that, the Liberty. So he's watching. So I really didn't want to throw this gentleman under the bus for driving a Liberty. I didn't say the name, if y'all remember. So he actually put, "What about my Liberty?" And he did that to himself. And then Daniel said, "Oh, shots fired." This is funny. So the plastic Liberty is doing really, really good. And I'm glad it's running again. But next time I'll probably take the dually so that we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff happening again, and we can go wherever we want. We have four-wheel drive. Or we'll just go down there and meet up with Jeff, and we'll ride in Jeff's big suburban assault vehicle with lights shooting out the side. I mean, that thing, if you still have the same one or you rigged a new one like you did before that looked like a zombie apocalypse truck, Jeff, man, I'm game. Light bars on all over the top, light bars on the bottom. I mean, that place was, I'm telling you, some of the UFO sightings that were out in South Florida were fucking Jeff's car, man. I'm telling you, if you see it, you would understand what I'm talking about by that, dude, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah, what, Benny, that's just, man, I'm sorry. Are you going to get rid of that thing? You sold it. Okay. What's up, Fred? St. Augustine in Motley Croc Fest, I thought. Hey, what's up? Yeah, for sure. You know what, man? That's probably true. Fred said it's probably going to be in St. Augustine, so that's good. Fred said it. It's probably true. Sounds like it would be like a daylight. It was, dude. Jeff's truck was a shit. We would have to turn the lights off in case someone came, you know. So let's see. Oh, let's see. I got somebody coming in. Let's see who it is here. It says huge ass. I like it. HUGHGASS. Let's see who this is. What's going on? You're here. Uh-oh. Hold on. I see like what looks like a car window. I hear you. Can everybody hear him? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Yo. All I see is like a little block there. I can hear you.
Okay, I got you now.
I can hear you, but we can't see you. All we see is a black wall. Benny and Corey said, yeah, it's all I see. I don't see anything but it's a solid black background. Benny and Corey swore they saw something out of the ordinary. Hold on. Let's see here. When we did our first Everglades last on Loop Road. Yeah, what was out of the ordinary? I don't see you, buddy.
I'll turn the light on.
I don't see you at all. It's just a complete black wall. That's all it is.
All right.
It's all right, guys. For those of you that don't know, huge ass black wall is Justin Iglawata. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I hear him pretty good. Can you hear him? Because I can hear him.
Do you want me to bounce out and bounce back in?
I mean, you can. Dan was at Al Capone's ghost. That's awesome. Right. Jeff Goldblatt said, "What's up, Justin?" So I don't know if they can hear you, but we can't see you. We can't see you.
I'm gonna bounce out and bounce back in.
Okay, you bounce and bounce back in. I'm going to remove you from the stream, and you do it again. All right. So he's going to try to come back again lit. We could all hear you. We just couldn't see you. Dan was at Al Capone's ghost. You hear that, Daniken? Actually, out in Lake County, up in the county where my parents live, there's a one of the old houses Al Capone used to live in. Somebody's bought and lives in out there, and he has like all kinds of like trapdoors and all kinds of really cool shit like that. So it was pretty awesome. Let me see what Benny's doing here. I'm getting another text from some of these guys. Let's see. I think get that F-150. I probably would. I would like your F-150, Benny, a lot better than your Jeep Liberty. All right. Oh my God! Look at that name there. Look at my mom. I love it, dude. Where do you come up with these names? Are you driving?
Yeah, I gotta go back to the shop.
All right, so Justin's going back to the shop. It's good to have you on. We were just talking about the Everglades and crocodiles and looking at them.
The Everglades. Did you guys talk about what happens if you break down in the middle of the Everglades? You guys ever talk about that? Never happened to you, Troy?
You ever breaking down in the Everglades? No.
Has it never happened to you?
No, has it happened to you?
No, I was trying to make a joke about that.
Yeah. I think Benny broke down the Everglades in his Jeep Liberty.
Yes, he did.
Yes, Jeep Liberty.
That's why you got to go Wrangler if you're going to get a Jeep.
I try to tell him that, but he's got an F-150, so he's got to say he's safe. He has an F-150.
Can you say, yeah?
So he has an F-150, so we got to do that thing. Let's see. It almost happened to us on the first night last week on US 41. What? It almost broke up? Oh, and David Sieg said, "What's up, stranger?" Just so you know.
What's up, dear boss man? What's up, everybody?
Jeff said, "I did. I broke down on 167C levee." He broke down on the levee. Fuck,
bro.
That.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know what that is, if you go out on the levee, that shit is just never ending. So if you break down on that, good fucking luck.
Bro, let me tell you something. I know y'all familiar with that fucking movie, The Wrong Turn. Jeff and I were out on the levee, and we were out on the levee, and we ended up coming through this fish camp. I thought we were going to be eaten. As a matter of fact, Jeff Grunwald, Fred said, "What's up, Justin?" As a matter of fact,
Oh, my boy.
Jeff, didn't we? And Jeff was with his kids when he broke down. He said, "But didn't we find a Jeep a real Jeep Wrangler smashed into the canal when we went through that one levee and we came out that one side?" Anyways, Ricky Martin, I was there for that last fish camp shit. That's right. That's right. Ricky was with us, Jeff. And I said, we're liable to get a shot in here. We better roll on out. That's right. That's right. It was scary, man. I think they would have ate Ricky before they would have got us. But
When was it? This is when you guys went out
yeah.
for the pythons? Was I there?
Yeah, it was
for
by
that
Mac.
I was there.
No, it was just me it was me, Jeff, and Ricky. And it's when we were by, he said we were by Mac's Fish Camp.
Oh, yeah, it does get a little sketchy out there.
It
Somebody
is, but I
probably
think
went out there mudding.
we also came in off of I thought we came in some Seminole land one time, and I'm like, yeah, these Seminole flags. I don't think we want to be out here with spotlights right now.
Nah, not out there.
No, you don't.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, we'll be done.
Well, you can. You can. They'll run you right the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Minutes.
And Joseph, they would have died from poisoning if they ate Ricky. That's awesome. Justin was there because that was the first time I met him. He said you were there, but I don't remember you being there, Justin.
Dude, I swear, yeah, we went because that is the first time I met Ricky, and we went out with Jeff. And we went on that fucking levee.
Yeah, but there was another time when me and Jeff were alone. I think Jeff, the one I'm talking about is where Jeff and I came out and we were on Seminole land and we got out of there pretty quick. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and that's not where we were. Well, I guess you could get to Seminole land from that one.
Yeah, if you can get on over levee. Park. I think it was just me and Jeff, and I was a little nervous. Jeff had guns, but still, we didn't want to get no gunfight out there.
No, but you call those guns in when you get there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he calls them in. I'm just saying we had guns. I just didn't want to get in a gunfight. He said it was when Justin caught the speck and the cops asked if we needed help. That's right.
Oh yeah, you remember that?
I do now. Because he's drawing my memory.
Yeah. He fucking pulled up on us. Like, I don't even remember that. I remember just when he said that. Remember, yeah, the guy pulled up on us.
Jeff said it was like deliverance, and he ain't kidding, man. He ain't kidding,
bro.
Yeah, I would, dude.
Vengeance. That dude was like looking to fucking tag us up. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, Troy said not at all. Yeah, I would have like, nah, we're good, probably. That's right, dude. I remember that now. Wow, dude. The last time I remember catching caimans. Yeah, I said it to the cops, not at all. Last time I said that, or I was with Justin, is when he slipped into that water out there and he got ate up with all that shit and burned himself up, his skin up and everything. I can't see it, Jay. You see the black wall again.
Are you sure it's not just dark? Can you see the windows?
I see the windows. Yeah, I'm looking out the window.
Yeah.
No, I see windows. I see car lights and windows and all kinds of stuff.
I'll be in the shop in a second. It'll be light. There will be.
Justin, we missed you last weekend. What's up with that, big dog? That's what Dan said.
What's up with that? Working.
Yeah, he
went like 3 o'clock in the morning about every day, and then waking up 2 hours later to do it all over again.
He said he wants to move to South Florida where they make the sandwiches good enough for you.
Wait, what? He's gonna make my sandwiches, bro?
He wants to move to South Florida where they make your Wendy's sandwiches good enough for you.
Oh, you told him the fucking story, bro.
We went in, bro. Story. No, I'll tell it now. We went into Wendy's and Justin wanted his sandwich and he didn't want whatever on it.
No, it wasn't even that, dude. I ordered a fucking chicken sandwich and the dude gave me a fucking cheeseburger. So it wasn't like I ordered it.
That's right. And then he said, and he goes, switch it.
Motherfucking sandwich.
And then he said, the manager said, it's good enough for you.
Fucking
I won't forget that.
I think both
you
of
didn't
us
even know
at that point. Yeah,
I was like,
you were in the back, like, see, this is why we don't fucking come down here. This is why we don't come down here anymore.
I won't, and that's why I hate it right there. But I'll tell you what I couldn't believe. At first, though, we were quiet because I thought there was like some MTV cameras around or something.
Bro, the lady literally turned around. I looked at her and I said, hey, this isn't what I ordered. And she took it and like looked behind her and got the manager guy and was like, hey, he didn't order this. And she legit said, it's good enough.
It's good enough for you.
fuck just happened? What? What do you mean it's fucking good enough? It's not good enough. It's not what I ordered.
Jeff
That was
says
the
he
same
has
day that
pics
when
of
we
Justin grabbing that spec. Send them over, Jeff. What happened? That's the same day. What?
That's the same day fucking when we walked in there, same place too. We were at the Wendy's. I was sitting over there by the drink thing, and then the guy tapped on me and said, like, hey, he thought you were Vanilla Ice. Usually I get the Vanilla Ice. He goes, hey, is that Vanilla Ice?
Oh, yeah. Not anymore. I
Yeah,
don't get
bro.
that anymore. I don't get that anymore.
Yeah, it's just
They
me
say
and
now
Vanilla
they
Ice
go,
chilling at the Wendy's.
now, don't laugh, Justin, but now when we go out, they look at Justin, goes out Vanilla Ice, they look at me and go, hey, is that Dusty Crumb?
Dusty Crumbs. Dusty Crumbs. Is that guy
But yeah,
still doing
man,
that thing?
I don't know. I saw some of his work at the Sasquatch place.
Oh, he pulled the old colon there and went over to do the Sasquatch work.
He has
Is that what
some of
happened?
his stuff there, like belts and footballs and iPad covers, all made out of like Burmese python skin and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Fucking cool.
Wow, look at you, bro. It's like Jesus came back light in there. Except now we don't hear you.
I know.
Justin is now. Oh, there he is. There he is.
It's because I keep getting phone calls.
Man, I love it. Jeff sending me all these pictures, dude. I can't wait to see it. A picture of Justin. Let's see here. Justin grabbing. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at that.
What?
He still got all those pictures of those caimans you caught.
How many did we get that night? That was the. Oh,
I
that
don't
was.
remember.
You know what? I think that was. I think that was the night that. Remember that one that nobody could catch for like 3 years by the fucking.
Yeah, it's with the
prison?
stub tail. With the stub tail.
Yes, I think that was that night. That's right.
I
got it.
I have that. I still have that caiman, just so you know.
For everybody out there that wants to know where that one went, I was the one who finally got that little bitch.
Yeah, well,
She
as a
did
matter of
for
fact, yep, I still have it, Jeff.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. There's a delay.
Oh, I don't get a delay. I can hear you. At least.
No, when
I've
we
been
were
watching
talking, you'll go to say something, and then I'll hear you. What I was going to say was, when I took Dan and those guys down on that street, they're like, they couldn't believe that. I said, you want caimans? You look in this little pond here sometimes, this little gut right on. They're like, right there? I'm like, yeah. So these poor guys, bro. We pulled 2 nidanoles and a red rat snake, and we saw a green iguana right there where we caught all that stuff, man. Those guys had no idea that was there. No idea.
What are you talking about? The little place that
little road that goes to the Everglades Alligator Farm.
Oh, the one where you.
Daniel had never seen anything out there before, but he didn't believe me, and I said, we'll catch stuff. And I just walked the street, and we were just pulling them out like a fruit farm. Cuban nidanole. A bunch of little Justin nidanoles, dude. I love them.
That's why. Yep, my little Castro's out there doing their thing.
Little Justin nidanoles, but there's a lot of them, dude. So they got a little baby one, and they got a big one at school. He's never gone out there at night. I got it too, Jeff. I got video of Ricky in the hotel with the thing. That's a beautiful snake. What's that? What are you showing me? What is that? Can I see it? All I see is a lick. Can you aim down a little more? You got to aim down a little more.
I can't. Well, I'm trying to pay attention to him too.
So you don't get bit. There he is. Look at that. Pretty. Now, why don't you explain what that is?
That's a march eye.
Okay. You want to explain what a march eye is to people who use regular names for venomous snakes?
It's I don't know the regular name for that thing. To be honest with you.
It's a march eye.
So I know that there's not many in the States. They're super rare. It's just another one of those little boreal tree vipers, little pond viper.
Can I bring it down there and let Daniel get bit by it?
Absolutely. I would love to see what happens.
So let's talk for a second. People ask me already, how's Justin with that big bite? You obviously look like you're good. Either that or you're a ghost. Oh, my God. I see it. I saw a scratch up on your thumb.
And I think
how was it? How did it feel?
It wasn't as bad as some that I've had before. Oh, God, I hate
Justin, if you hold your phone sideways, dude, it'd be a little easier. Whoop! There you go. There you are. There you are. Your neck was really sexy, though. Don't get me wrong. You have a nice neck.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
But we want
to prop you up.
No, it wasn't a dry bite, David. I'm sure it injected some niceness into him.
No, definitely not. I've never had a dry bite from any of the heliderms. I hate to say it, but I've been bit by heliderms probably that was the 10th time. So I used to make fun of Tom Crutchfield a lot because he said it was the worst experience of his life because he'd been bit by one before, and then I got bit by a couple because I had like 40 something of them, so I was dealing with them every day, especially during breeding season. They get rough. Sorry, I'm going to be working, so I'm going to be looking down a lot too.
That's okay.
But
You look fine. We can see you though. We see you.
they said it like he explained that it was extremely rough, blah 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 blah, bullshit, 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 and um, during breeding season, they get fucking a little nasty or whatever. So I got clipped a couple of times and it, put me out for the day, a lot of swelling, a lot of pain, but nothing like, I've been through way worse. So I didn't think much of it. One time though, this one time I was switching my males out because when you're breeding the Gila monsters, if you switch the males, so if you switch the enclosures, they'll smell the other male and they'll instantly go into like a little feisty mode. And within an hour, you'll see them locked up with the females. So I'd switched the males out, and one male was getting really angry, and he rounded the corner, and he saw the female and didn't even hesitate. He just grabbed onto her arm. So I grabbed her, and I was with, remember Brandon? Your
Yes.
buddy Brandon, your favorite buddy
your
Brandon?
buddy, by the way. It was your buddy, by the way. It's your buddy.
So he was there, and
For the record.
he grabs her by the arm. So I grabbed him, and when I tried to grab her too, she grabbed me like on the inside of my thumb, like. Psh. And I didn't pay attention to it because I had been bit before multiple times, and it wasn't that bad. So I was more worried about her arm than anything else. So I let her hang on there while I worked him off of her arm, and didn't think much of it. Brandon was like, "Are you good?" It was bad. It was
You were
really,
fucked
really
up,
bad.
throwing up black bomb and shit.
Yeah, within like 20 minutes, like the pain was immeasurable. That's all you could focus on. I couldn't speak. I couldn't formulate a sentence. And it wouldn't matter anyway because I wouldn't be able to speak because I was puking every 30 seconds for like 4 hours to the point where it was just foam at the end of it.
That's when your asshole turns inside out?
It was so bad, so bad. And it just never stopped. It never seemed to let up. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. We almost went to the hospital because it was on my right arm, the fucked up one. So we were tracking it, and if it got to a certain point and past like where my scar is, because I only got the one artery there, we were going to go. But it never ended up happening. But yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever it was. The the thing is gigantic. Next time I come on, I'll bring it because I got them all. I kept them, of course. And I'll bring it on and show you how big this thing is. Fucking massive. So when it happened, that's immediately where my mind went. I was like, fuck, this is going to go one of two ways. Like either in 20 minutes, I'm incapacitated or I'll have a lot of pain and a lot of swelling. And I had a lot of work to do too. So we kept going. I wrapped it up with a fucking towel. It hurt like a bitch, and I kept fucking packing beta lizards. But no throwing up. I didn't get sick. It was actually not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, considering the size of the snake.
I love beta lizards,
lucky,
bro. I love them. I might get a couple. I might get a couple. Hold on to them.
Well, there's probably only like 3 or 4 left.
That's all right. But you still there? Let me know.
Yeah, they're super, super worth it because they're gigantic. I guess somebody on the West Coast got out of the breeding or whatever because there was quite a few. The guy had a lot. All adults, all real Fuertes, gorgeous lizards. But dude, these things are fucking massive. But the one that I kept, I think something's wrong with his arm. So I'm gonna take him to the vet this week and get him x-rayed to see if he's
well, that's
good.
okay. You guys get
shit.
Just name him Justin.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, that's what he's going to have to be if his arm stays like that. He had him.
Yeah, and he's angry as shit. Yeah. I mean, how could it get any better than that? He's angry as shit. You think he could stuff somebody into a cooler at 7-Eleven?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Okay, well, then his name's Justin.
Yeah.
His name's Justin. Sure. Hold on a second. I got to catch up on some comments. So Corey said, Justin sounds like Vin Diesel. I think that's hilarious. Karina said, my grandparents now own the Al Capone property off Loop Road. Jeff said we need to do a Croc Star reunion for sure. David Zeke said you should play the lotto.
I'm not that lucky, dude. Not that fucking lucky.
And then let's see, what is it? Justin Dieselata. I love it. These guys rename and stuff like that, like Daniken Skywalker. We like to call him Dandler. because he copies Chandler. So we call him Dandler. It's
The
Dandler.
old Dandler, bro.
It's Dandler.
The old Dandler.
Welcome to the Dandler's YouTube channel, where we're going to show you how we change colors on animals. Let's see what we got here.
Oh my fucking God.
We need a Croc Star reunion tour. We do. We need to go out there and do all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty excited. All right. That's a good comment. I'm not going to put that up, Daniel. That was rough. Anyhow. Yeah, we should definitely do that. And I want to see those other big ones. And whatever's left, I want you to talk to me about them because I really like the beateds and stuff a lot.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We'll talk.
My Gila monsters are awesome, dude. I mean, they're amazing. My Gila monsters are just amazing, dude. They have to be my favorite lizards, dude. I mean, I do like croc monitors, don't get me wrong, but lizards, dude, come on, hands down, Gila monsters are the shit, dude.
Yeah, I'll do my Gila monsters and beaded lizards all day over anything else.
I love them. I remember your whole collection. It was like you died and go to heaven. Like, I'll tell you what, guys, he had so many in there. There was Gregorian chant sounds coming out of that room. He said, "Oh," there was so many. And those little the little grubbies that you would hatch.
Oh, my babies.
Those little they look like somebody hand painted grub worms, and they'd be like they get all upset and run after you. They're just awesome.
Dude, they're the pissiest little dude. They come out just fucking piss and vinegar, bro. Piss and vinegar.
They do.
They're cute as shit. Those are the cutest baby lizards on this planet, hands down.
I think they're so cool because when they get upset, they jump like a fish out of water and they grab.
Oh yeah, you know I
like they try to do the worm at you.
I liked it because it was a challenge. It was something that you had to get real scientific with if you were going to reproduce them, because it's difficult to get them to go, and then on top of that, it's difficult to hatch the eggs because of the length of time and the size of the egg. So it's extremely difficult. It was a lot of fun, man. That's one thing I miss. Oh yeah, I did. It's one thing I missed. I wish I would have never.
I was like, please don't do it. Please don't do it.
That and my kings, I wish I would have.
Your king cobras. Listen, man, you're a snake dude. I like snakes. Don't get me wrong, and I have some cool snakes. I have some really cool snakes, but I'm more of like the lizards, more like the monitor lizards, dude. Like and the Gila monsters, dude. I would take over a lot of things.
Oh well, that's what I'm gonna do. Like that's my whole shit right now. Is I'm gonna set up my room in the back, probably mainly Gila terms. I'm gonna go back to that shit. So,
David wants to know how the two cobras are. I don't know what that is. So I don't know what he's talking about.
It's probably the two cobras from the YouTube video. Everything that I had when I did the YouTube stuff is placed somewhere else. A buddy of mine, William, has both cobras, and they are doing phenomenal. It took a little bit because they were imports, so there was a lot of treating, a lot of work. But yeah, those went to William. Will got one of the little vipers. The rest of them already belonged to somebody else already. I was just treating them and getting them back to health, and then they went back to that guy. And that's it, man. I don't have much at the house right now. I got some stuff going on that won't pop out for a while. But once all settles, everybody will figure out what I've had going on. It's pretty interesting, but I can't share it right now.
That's all right, man. We can get to that. I like Joseph's comment. I have some cool snakes, but monitors and crocodiles are my passion. I have to admit that too, but don't forget to throw some badass tortoises in there. Burmese brown mountain tortoises, Galapagos, radiateds, man, hands down, dude. I'll snuggle with them all day too. I started with tortoises when I was little.
They got the best personality, I think, of anything. Grumpy ass old men, dude.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'll tell you straight up. And Justin knows this. I own some pretty badass crocodiles. I would probably trade one for a full size Galapagos, dude. I'm sorry.
Nah, well, it depends on what you're talking about.
Nope, because I can always get Crocs, Justin.
There's a couple over there that I wouldn't be trading for no fucking.
Yeah, I'll just get more of them. I'll get more. But you know what the thing is that to find a pure Galapagos, pure, that's not mixed with 4 different island Galapagos, is very hard, man. Very hard.
Go to the zoo.
What's up, Claire? What's up, Jeff? Jeff said, yes, you do, Troy. Yeah, but so let me tell you something, man. Like Kurt Harzmeyer has Beckeyes, dude. The rare Beckeye Galapagos. There's 15 in the state, and he owns 4 of them, and they are fucking rad, dude. They lived in the volcanic rock. Nobody knew they were there until
15 in this state or 15 in all states?
In the country. Pure Beckeye.
Motherfucker. Let's do this.
So think about that for a minute. Yeah, we talked about it. He said maybe 15. If there's more now, we don't know. But the fact that those weren't even seen.
Nobody's bringing those in, dude.
They're like so cool. So cool.
Well, it'd be nice if I've been trying to get my fucking CBW, man. I keep sending it in, keep sending it in, keep sending
Yeah,
it
good
in.
luck.
Hopefully one day I can get it. Well, hopefully one day it works out.
You know,
They make these laws to do this certain shit, and following the law, doing the shit, but it seems like it's kind of an impossible feat. I'm gonna disappear, but you'll still be able to hear me.
I
But
can hear
yeah,
you. You know,
dude,
I
it's
was going
like
to tell you, a lot of people always freak out when I say stuff like that, but they just forget, Jay, that crocodiles and alligators. I spent my whole life around that stuff, man. So,
yeah.
you know,
Fucking piece of
if you
shit.
take like there's a couple there's a couple crocs here that are really really rad, and I would never move just because I love them. But for someone to give me a 700-pound Galapagos, bro, it'd be hard for
Oh,
me
if
to
you're
do.
talking, dude, if you're talking about an adult, I would do
That's what
all
I
day
said. A
anything.
full grown male, hard to find. Full
I
grown
thought you
male.
were
Dan said,
talking.
"What's a
I thought you were
CBD?"
talking a
Yeah, that's a
CBW.
it's
CBW is a
or
that's
CBW. I
a
see it.
it's a permit for you
Captive
to
bred
be able to
wildlife
deal with.
permit. It's the only way
Yeah,
to buy endangered species over state lines.
yeah. It's basically part of the Endangered Species Act, and it was written back in the day so people couldn't willy nilly fucking get shit like,
Right.
well, for instance,
Lemurs,
like Galapagos tortoises and shit like that. So you
radiateds,
couldn't just. So
lemurs,
it was built to basically
crocodiles.
let us have like in the country
Bloodlines.
bloodlines so that we can continue the populations for the critically endangered animals. But quite frankly, it's never fucking
That's
used for
awesome.
that, and they won't give it out to anybody to even try. So
They stopped that years ago. A couple years ago now. Gert had one. Terry Cullen had one. Justin had one, and so a lot of guys did, but they wouldn't reinstate him. Jeff said, "I'm going to start calling him Kurt Exotic."
oh my god, she's gonna call
That's
Kurt that.
awesome. Yeah, he said he's going to start calling him Kurt Exotic. Kurt has really
Well, we
awesome
can't.
stuff, man.
I mean, he's got the hair
He's
growing
got some
on,
nice
so
stuff. That's
if
the
he
only
grows
place
that
that I
shit a
know
little
you
bit
can go over
longer.
and snuggle Chinese alligators.
Yeah, he's got like super rare stuff.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, because
Yeah,
He's a collector.
yeah.
He's
Well,
like the
then
bone
too,
we collect. He's a collector.
he also does the program with the indigos very well, actually.
Yeah, he's real good with
So
that. I love indigo
yeah,
snakes. Now that
well,
snake I do like.
he supplies all the zoos and
Yes,
stuff
Jeff. He has a lot of
with their
Chinese
stuff.
alligators.
Yeah, bro. Yes, he does.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Breeds them out
does.
all the time. That's an amazing thing for you all. If you never got to sit and mess with a baby Chinese, bro, a little hatchling
Very
is the
pretty.
coolest. The
Very
only
pretty.
thing I think is the cutest baby crocodilian ever born on the planet when it first comes out is the Laterostris.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. It's like
Dude.
a little Bambi lizard, dude. Its eyeballs are like this big. Yeah. And their little teeny faces with these big eyeballs. They're amazing, dude.
They look like
I really kind of hope mine
surprise.
go
They
this
look
year.
like
I really
surprise
do.
kids. Well, I mean, well, wait, where are we in? We're in September. Yeah, I guess it's still possible.
Yeah, she's got a
We're
good
good.
pond. It's all right. We'll start again. We had to move them once, but
Well, that's the problem is, well, two, those came from indoors, so it might take a couple of years for them to acclimate to get to do the outdoor shit. Because they probably
I
cycled in
agree. I agree
indoors.
100%. And
Either
they're
that
in their
or,
late
dude, it
30s.
probably got, yeah. Well, it probably got like way colder there. And I'm sure they heated them, but they probably let them get cold. I don't know, man. It's a whole different
Oh, I'm sure they didn't
atmospheric
heat them at
pressure.
all. Not at all. They didn't heat them at all where they weren't here. But where they used to be in the zoo, yeah, they were temperature controlled. They were indoor temperature controlled. I'll send you the information on it later so you can look at them in their whole life. There's pictures of them in the 1970s in their exhibit.
Badass, dude.
I
But that's
know, dude.
probably why. So you're going to have to
You
wait like a
know,
couple years.
and you helped
Then you
us with
probably got,
Kananga and stuff. We're not going to go into
yeah.
what Kananga is, but you helped us move Kananga, and Fred gave me a really cool piece of history on that animal, and that animal is actually photographed as a hatchling in the Audubon Society's reptile identification book for Florida.
Well, here's the thing is, see,
And I thought that was cool as shit.
that's what a lot of people miss, including myself on this one, because I've had some stuff that I wish I just never got rid of because I could have
Me
watched
too.
it grow up into adulthood, and sometimes we get caught up in the fucking,
And
well,
life.
especially me for what I was, yeah, well, not even that, just
Life
getting
does
caught
it
up
too,
in like
man. It's
fucking,
life.
oh, I want to do this, I want to get this, I'll switch it for this, you know, and it's easy
Well, I
to do with the
told you,
reptiles as long as you know they get a good home. Because it's not like your dog and stuff like that. I mean, you have that connection with them, but not as much as like, little Joe. Jobert at the house.
Yeah. Jobert? No, I wouldn't get rid of him. But I told you that time that I had a big landscaping company I was running, and I needed a truck, and I had to sell my. I think I lost you, Justin. You froze. I had to sell my radiator tortoise, and it was the only one that had a solid yellow head, so I was pretty upset about that too. Jaybird is frozen solid. For those of you that are still watching, he is frozen solid at 7:56. I'll tell him to relog back in if I can. See what happened here. He got cut right off. All right. Come back. All right. See if we can get him to come on back in here. Let me see if I can see what he's got going on here. I'll just take him off for just a second. Reboot him. See if we can reboot him. Let's see. Okay. All right. He is going to pop back in. I hope we'll catch him before the accident. Vanilla Ice, literally. Yeah, you've got. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We froze up a little bit. This guy, CBW Jeff. The self Chinese. Yeah, Jeff, you still got them. They really are adorable. And yay. Let's see. You got the chair. I told you, Ange, I had it. You didn't believe it. When Brian was telling me the same thing. Oh, did you see what Ange posted? It's here. Of course I have it. Are you kidding me? You know I would have that. Let's see here. Corey, Vanilla Ice, literally, and Joseph. That's why I only love Cuddles. Go back to Rick. I didn't trust anyone else. I wouldn't trust Ricky at all. And I know he's on here. Fuck Ricky. I wouldn't trust him. God damn. Ricky Martin? Get the fuck out of here with that. And I lost Jaybird. We'll see if he can come back in. We lost him. Yeah, Ricky's good, dude. I'm just playing. I like it. Ricky does cool shit, man. He finds you like cool Skeletors in stores and stuff like that. Look what I found, bro. I'm like, buy that shit. I'll cash app it. Yeah, Cuddle's a cool lizard. I've only seen him so far in videos. I haven't seen him in person, but I got a pretty nice croc monitor, Joseph. I'll have to try to. I'll message you one. Send you a picture of it over. It's super badass. It's a smart little fucker. I'll tell you what. He's a smarty, dude. He's a smarty. He'll purposely try to go around his food just to bite you and then go back and get his food. He's a little shitbird right now, but we'll get through it. And he's probably about. Let's see. Hold on. Justin's calling me. What happened, Jay? Are you there? Oh, I can't hear him. I can't hear him, Jay. I can't hear you, buddy. He always has phone problems. I don't know what it is. But anyways, yeah, it's a pretty cool animal. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, well, phone's taking a fart here, bro.
All right. I can hear you. I'm still on the air. I'm sure they can hear you. I'll put you by the microphone.
Yeah, put me by the mic because it won't let me send you a text, and then that StreamYard thing keeps coming up, but it's not loading.
They're really intelligent, Joseph. Absolutely. I love them.
What's going on? Who said what?
Oh, Joseph, we were just talking about Jeff said he met Mr. Cuddles, which is the croc monitor that Ricky got from Joseph. So Joseph Mazzone. So we were just talking about how smart they are. Mine told him tries to go around and get me and then eat his food. He's a smart ass, dude. He's a smart ass.
That's one of the more intelligent of any of the monitors.
He just knows he's a croc monitor because if he was a Savannah, we just bop him in the head and buy a new one.
Oh my God, bro! You can't say that. He doesn't do that, people.
I never do that. Everybody knows me, but I said that because that's the way it is. You know, people they're like, "Oh, fuck a ball python or Savannah. I'll feed a ball python to my cobra." As it's screaming for its life.
I mean, I do. I mean, you know how I felt about that, though. We ran out of that room.
I remember. I know you didn't want to do it. I know.
Well, just like now, like all this shit that I got going on now, I gotta feed live mice too, and I'm such a
Me
bitch,
too,
bro.
Joseph. Me too.
Dude, it kills me. I come over here and then I look at them, and my kids will be playing with the mice, and then they're pets, like way too many of them. I never feed live unless I absolutely have to.
You don't.
Unfortunately enough, the species that I have in front of me right now will only eat live, so I have to do it. And I'm not a fucking fan, bro. Not a fan, and I'm not against it, and
it's
or
just
anything
tough.
like that. It's just, for me, I don't like to watch shit die.
Nobody does, and plus, frozen thawed food is so much better, man, for them. It's
easier. It takes some of that aggression out, but unfortunately, some of these more finicky animals,
you got to do it.
Fucking do it.
You got to do it.
So at the end of the day, if it's going to cost the life of your snake or whatever, you gotta give them what they're going to eat.
Yep. Yeah, you do. I just,
So I did it with those ball pythons. I hated it, and I was lucky enough to have a lot of people that had frozen stuff, so I could usually get frozen stuff. But every now and again, I had to go get a live one, and you were there for the one.
Yeah, I
that
remember.
Thing was there an hour later, bro, still alive. I was like, how is that even fucking possible?
I know. I remember, and you were like, "Let's get out of here! I can't stand it." And because then Justin, he goes back in, and he's Mr. Sensitive, and the snake's getting eaten from the ass end, and it's looking at him. He's like, "Motherfucker, he's looking at me! Fuck!" And he runs back out of the room. I'm like, "Why'd you look? Why'd you look in there?" It was terrible.
You got to check on him. You got to make sure the other snake's not trying to kill. I mean,
how is Tyler's both Taruk doing for Justin? Both Taruk.
What? Say that one more time.
I'm trying to read what he said. David said, "How is Tyler's both Taruk doing for Justin?"
The bird Taruk.
The Taruk. Okay, yeah, the bird. I think he probably meant to write bird. It said both. I didn't know if that was something I didn't know.
Yeah, the bird. The bird's doing well. I don't fox with that bird. That's my staff works with that bird. I don't. For the parrots and stuff like that, it's not my most favorite thing in the world. I don't dislike it. I love my parrots and stuff, but my staff deals with that. She doesn't like guys, so Madison's there, and
good.
She does that.
So I am going to end it. We're at 1 hour. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. Yep, we're at 1 hour right now. And I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and all the typing and hanging out with us. I always love it when people come.
Seemed like there was a crowd tonight.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. Everybody was talking. It was really cool. It was good to have you. Justin and I are going to get together here one day, too. And we'll just film together so we can sit together and talk shit. Maybe we'll hold some Gila monsters and play with the beateds and stuff like that. And we'll try to hang them on each other's ears like we did with the Knowles when we were kids. I'm just kidding. I will never do that. I appreciate y'all coming out. Like Nate always says, rock out with your croc out. Thanks for joining us. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube. That's right. Jam out with your clam out, Justin says. We're going to upload this to YouTube so we can go back and watch it and kind of laugh a little bit too. So thanks again, guys. See you, Corey. Bye, David, Jeff, everybody who came in tonight. We appreciate you. And we want to say have a good night. We'll see you next week. Until then.
Later, dude.